Everyone, welcome back to 5760 scale models. So today we're going to do a kit review of this. This is the ICM 1/35th scale Chernobyl radiation monitoring station. This is the first of a series of kits being brought out by ICM around the Chernobyl disaster, and I believe there's going to be 5 kits in total. I do plan to get them all, and as I get one in I will review it. So this is kit number 35901. Okay, so look at the box art. So in this kit, it looks like you get the truck, you get some figures, you get the hut here, and you also get a diorama base. So if we look on the side of the box, so this set includes 230 parts for assembly of a ZIL 131 truck, 39 parts for the checkpoint room with a barrier, 50 parts for the assembly of 5 figures, and a diorama base with background. I don't think there's anything else on the box of note. So this is the truck that comes with the kit. So yeah, let's get in the box and have a look. So as usual with ICM, nice sturdy box. Okay, so you get all these bits, so I'll just put them all out. Okay, so you get a big bag of plastic, all the plastics just in there together, and then it looks like the figures come in a separate bag and the hut comes in a separate bag. Got some instructions, some decals. Okay, so if we have a look at this base first, and then I can put that back in the box so it doesn't get too bent. Okay, so by the looks of it, it comes in sort of a paper cardboard form, and it looks like it folds out and creates this sort of scene. So it looks like it's the same scene as the box art. Yeah, so this looks here, it turns on up the bottom. So yeah, it's a nice addition to the kit. What I would probably do is use the bottom as a template to make it a 3D base, and then put the background onto it. I think that would look quite nice. I think you can get some quite nice effects with that. So yeah, in the background here you can see Chernobyl, and yeah, you can just imagine the truck sort of being placed somewhere here with the checkpoint and all the little figures. So yeah, it's a nice addition if you did want to make your own diorama base. Like I say, I probably will end up doing some sort of base for it, which would be different for me because I don't normally do dioramas. So let's have a look next at the instructions, I think. So these are the instructions for the hut. Okay, so you got one plastic sprue and then some clear parts by the looks of it. Okay, so we start off by building the table that goes inside, and then we end up building up this little box thing here, and then putting the windows into the sides of the hut, and then that sort of all then goes onto the floor, and each side goes on. You put the bits inside and then you put the roof on, and then at the end here is your barrier, and that's what it looked like in the end. So yeah, that looks like it would be looks like quite a nice, easy part of the build to do. So then we got the instructions for the figures. So again, it's all on one sprue, and these are the 5 figures we get. So by the looks of things here, he would look like he's placed inside the hut, and then that's the officer and the soldier that you saw in the box art. So yeah, nice 5 figures. You get quite a lot with this kit. This kit normally retails, I've got it just for about £50, I think. So yeah, it's quite a good selection of parts. Should keep you busy for quite a while. So then these are the instructions for the truck. So there's just some information on the truck there. If it'll focus, you can pause that and have a look at that if you want. Okay, so in here we start off building up the chassis. Okay, Then the fuel tanks go on, and move on to the leaf suspension, putting the engine together, add in all the belts, and that's the engine. Okay, and then the drive shafts, putting the radiator in, putting the front plate on the front there, and then putting the wheels on, again onto sort of an axle with leaf suspension. Okay, and then they all seem to, whole structure then goes back on, so these are the rear wheels. And then we end up building up the cab. So there's quite a lot of parts and steps to do. And then as we go through, once the cab's built up, the cab then goes onto the chassis. Okay, and then we add on all the extras, so the door handles, the covers for the lights, the wipers, and then we build up the back of the truck. Again, that's quite a simple square shaped, essentially a box which all goes together. The doors on the back, so you could, if you wanted, depict this with the doors open. You could get some bits and pieces to go inside, that would be quite nice. So yeah, something to think about. I might do it with the doors open. And then just putting the all the detail on the back here, putting the spare wheel on, putting the roof bars on, and then that all then attaches onto the bottom of the chassis there. And then colour call out there. So like I say, you can depict that with the door open, and maybe put some bits and pieces in the back there, but look quite nice. So it comes with a couple of different schemes. So you've got this one, which is the Soviet Army 1986. You can also make it the Czechoslovak Army late 1980s, and that's just got the insignia there on the door. And then all these different registration plates. So one for the Ukrainian Army, one for the Russian Army, and one for the Soviet Army. And then again on the doors, so each one has got its own different insignia. So you've got the Guards unit, the group of Soviet troops in Germany, the GDR People's Army, the Polish Army, the Russian Army, and the Ukrainian Army. Okay, yeah, so yeah, so far so good. The instructions look nice and clear. So let's have a look at the sprues themselves. Okay, so this is a sprue for the figures. So it comes with 5 figures, and yeah, the plastic was very nice. So each of the figures, you get the main body, then the legs, the arms, and the head all come separately. And yeah, nice detail. A little bit of care and time taken putting them together, and you can have some really nice figures there. Because I'm not an expert in figures, but these look like they're quite well detailed, like going to go together quite well. So next up is the hut. So it looks like this sort of prefab sort of structure, and you can imagine this is how it actually would arrive and be built up on site. Again, there's quite nice detail, no flash. Doesn't look to be any ejector pin marks that are going to cause any trouble. They all seem to be on the insides. So yeah, again, really nice. Once that's painted up and weathered, that'll look really, really nice. And then in here must be all the parts for the truck. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 plastic sprues, 2 sprues of clear parts, and a bag of tyres. So some of the sprues look to be the same. So by the looks of it, this is the back, which will create the back of the truck, so the door and the spare wheel fit on there. Again, really nice detail. Then we've got the leaf suspension here. Yeah, not a lot to really say about that sprue, to be honest. There's not an awful lot on there. So this looks like parts of the exhaust. Okay, we've got what looks like to be fuel tanks. Again, no flash. Not too many sprue points. So you know, some manufacturers seem to make it a mission to get the parts off of the sprues. And yeah, this looks to be really nice. So this looks like the sides and the roof to the back. And again, so on this sprue you've got one side, and this side looks like it's the other side, so them two should go together as sprues. So on here, some more running gear. I'm not sure what much of this is, to be perfectly honest, but again, looks very clean. So you've got the wipers down here, the guards for the lights, and the rest of the exhaust system. On this sprue, yeah, so here's the fuel tanks, the engine, again the leaf suspension, another two, looks like, so this looks like it'd be the side of the chassis, which then everything gets built up off of these. So yeah, again, really nice. Quite a, you know, there's a few parts here to get your teeth into, and you know, really weather these up, make them look really worn. Then we got the wheels. So again, these are just identical sprues. Again, yeah, there's no flash, no ejector pin marks that are going to cause any issue. And then this looks like the actual front of the body. So here we've got the bonnet, got the roof here. This looks like it'll be the back of the cabin, the dashboard, window, windscreen there, all the doors. So again, yeah, really nice. So here's all the tyres. Get them out. Have a look. So they feel like real rubber. Again, yeah, they're really nice. There is a seam that needs to try and remove here. So just get a little sander on that, and that should come off no problem. So yeah, nice detail in the tracks there. And then we've got the clear parts. So I won't take these out of the bag because I don't want to get them damaged. But yeah, they look quite clear. Not many scratches on them. Yeah, I'm quite happy with them. Yeah, they look like they're going to be built up quite well. Like I say, this is the first of 5 kits in this series. I do intend on building them all. So yeah, there's quite a lot here to be getting on with. The paint callouts are in, the codes are for Model Master, but again, you could just have a look online, get a you can change all these up. So they're quite simple colours to change up. So yeah, overall it looks to be a really nice kit. So I'm looking to do a video build at some point in the year. Let me know your thoughts. This could be one that I might video build. So yeah, let me know in the comments if it's something you'd like to see from me going forward. We could maybe do the whole series as they come out. One thing I did forget to show was the decals. So you're going to get a little small decal sheet. So a couple of bits for the barrier, some instrument detail there. Yeah, looks really nice. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do a video build at some point this year. So if you'd like to see this be a video build as well as the base, let me know in the comments. Also, have a look on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. Follow me at 5760 Scale Models, and you can also follow me on Instagram by the same name. And yeah, stay at the bench, stay safe, don't go out unnecessarily, get lots of modelling done. And if there's anything you'd like to see from the channel, just drop me a comment or a message, and we can see what we can do. So until next time, take care. Bye bye.